people, good to see you again. This is Milo, this is Sam.
Good to see you, man.
Good to have you back in this program, yeah? And another week, another program we're running. Very specific topic, very good news actually. If you're interested in terms of, if you're interested like in metal, progressive rock, and if you like following the news, what's happening in the world of metal in Scandinavia, specifically Sweden. One of the big names always come across is Opeth, yeah, and they're gonna have a new album.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna talk about Opeth's new album. In Cauda Venenum it's called. That's the name of the album. It means like I did some researches. I'm not really sure, but some people said it means the poison is in the tail, which is a metaphor for scorpion.
Yeah, a metaphor for scorpion.
Yes, yes, and it's some people said it's have some sort of a meaning that's supposed to mean some of the very first songs and the tracks of the album gonna be very soft and calm, but the more that you listen to the whole album, it's gonna be more a vicious and more powerful at the end of the tracks in the album. It's gonna be 10 tracks.
Exactly, and in English and Swedish. So one version in English and one version in Swedish.
That's a really cool thing. I mean, you need to go and change the lyrics somehow. You need to be loyal to the main meaning, but you have to do it in 2 different languages.
Exactly, and especially I have never heard about Opeth making, and they are Swedish.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything Swedish, I guess, or official that way, that they're gonna release a version in English and a version in Swedish. So I think it's the first time to do so.
Yes, yeah, and if you're gonna be if you're looking for a high quality kind of thing, you have to be very careful, as I said, for the lyrics and the harmonies that you're gonna make out of it. And that's they said it's gonna be a 10 tracks, 10 tracks album with both Swedish and English version.
You actually picked up a funny title.
Yeah,
Charlatan.
Yes, the track number 6, which was I kind of like it first of all because of the name Charlatan, and there was no translation. It's Charlatan in the Swedish version, it's Charlatan for the English version.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
it has a meaning itself.
It's an international word, I guess. I mean, we know charlatans all around the world. So many of them around these days. But some of the other songs a Dignity, Garden of Earthly Delight, Next of Kin, and the last track is called All Things Will Pass. Yes, I mean, these are all the things I try to find in the English version. Of course, the Swedish version is also available. One more thing interesting about the news about the Opeth is they have announced many tours and events. They're gonna be in Download Festival in Donington Park in June this year, Leeds Damnation in August, and this festival called Borgholm or Borgholm Brinner 2019 here in Sweden. They're gonna be playing.
And the release of this album is gonna be
in autumn this year. Yes, they said they're gonna be they recorded last year at the a local studio here in Stockholm, but they're gonna release it this year in sometime in autumn. One of the oldest band. They were based in 1995 and one of the biggest names in terms of progressive rock, progressive metal.
Actually, the first album was 1995, but they were formed the first time in 1990.
Yes, so even older than that.
It's really older than that.
Yes, good, well-known people being active during a very specific time, and now they're releasing a new album. That's really interesting.
This is interesting because everybody is expecting what Opeth is going to release the next time, the next album, and everybody is really excited to listen to what Opeth plays with their album, because each album has its own identity somehow. Personally, I listen to the old Opeth actually, because I really like the growl and the harsh music that they were used to play in the 90s. But they have lots of fans who loves the old way and
the newest. Yeah, the thing is Opeth is very international, as you said. I was just reading the comments. They had comments from people from Brazil, comments from Japan, like all around the world is listed like a very well-known kind of like, you know, name in terms of like a progressive rock or like a progressive metal.
Yeah.
So like I assume they start like, you know, being very rushed, but like the recent album, I mean,
More progressive rock.
more progressive, yeah, and more like, you know, how to say, like melody and harmonies like mixed together. So as we always say, like, you know, you can just listen and see how things going on with the brain of the artist. So the new album, they said it's gonna be like, you know, combination of both.
Exactly.
So some of the
harsh.
harsh.
And Åkesson also, Fredrik Åkesson also talked about this album. It's gonna be kind of like strange. One more thing about this album, the art cover. What do you think about it, actually?
I love it. I mean, you could see that, like, first of all, there's like a house, there's like different windows.
There's
like
some 1800s kind of thing.
Yes,
but the colors are also special somehow.
It is, yes, it's a nice combination of the colors, and like you see, as I said, there's like a kind of creepy house with like there's like a couple of windows, and there are some people at the windows watching you. Kind of creepy, and like the cover page, actually the cover photo of the Facebook is like Opeth, the sign has like a very kind of like a venomous tongue coming out, and that house is at the very last part of the tongue, which is kind of like I mean, depends how you see it, but it's like there is Opeth as a venom is like eating that house, like licking that house somehow. I mean, it's a really good kind of piece of art. Yes, depends how you say it's conceptual art, so you can just like, you know.
Yeah, but I was like, I didn't get used to the cover albums like by Opeth. This is kind of like a new vision of a cover album for this album, I mean. But otherwise, the previous albums were having like really also like unique covers. Pictures, which, like, you know,
they always comical, and they really care about like photos and the covers of their albums and like a piece of art they're making. I could see, like, you know, the people, I mean the audience were like, you know, they gave like, you know, very good reaction to the like a design and the photos they've been like making for the albums and the songs they're gonna be released quite soon. That's another feature, positive feature of Opeth, I would say. It's not only about music, it's also about, like, you know, how you create like a pictures and symbols of your albums and the musics.
He could reach with this music, like this kind of art. I mean, like they were one of the first bands that created the progressive metal and like making more progressive stuff in the music that they play, and like the way and the method that they wanna reach the people from. I mean, like they have absolutely created something new in the metal world, and that's why you can appreciate this band a lot.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright then, okay guys, let us know what you think about Opeth. Let us know what you think about the Opeth new album. So you can always share your comments, give us feedback on Instagram, our YouTube page, and of course on the Facebook. Yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you.